Hello. Yeah, so in the rise of the raw hair, don't forget on AliExpress. If you got some old hair in your closet, make sure to take it out and you can make a wig. So let's make a wig. So I had this whole hair in the closet a while ago. I decided, why not? Let's just make a wig with it. So that is, I can't remember the size. I can't remember the size of frontal. But anyway, you're gonna get your dome cap, put it on your canvas, and then you're gonna stick your frontal in place. And you want in the front of it to make like an M, because if you pull it like straight across or pull it back onto the cap, it doesn't lay right in the front. So that's what it is. So you're just gonna get the hair out of the way before you start sewing. And I'm just gonna wrap that up. Listen, I'm not doing this voiceover over. I'm doing this thing one shot. Give me one shot. That's it. The audio is bad, but my heart good. So you're gonna use your, oh Lord, you're gonna use your hairpins and like stick it in place, and then you're just gonna go through the frontal onto the cap. You're gonna try to avoid going on like, anyway, don't do like what I'm doing, because you like try to get the hair out of place, so it's easier to sew onto the cap. So you're gonna go through, you're gonna pull the thread up, and then you're gonna make a loop. Really simple and easy. If I could do it, you could do it, and trust me, I can't do shit. So, and anyway, I could do something. I'm doing a little something. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. Hey, girl, could yap. What a terrible yapper session. Anyway, I can't talk properly today. I'm not deleting this thing. You hear me? I'm not deleting it. Anyway, yeah. So almost done. You go right across. You pull the thread. You make a loop. You go through, and then you get to the ends. And oh, that music terrible. Yes. Oh, I'm not changing it. Yeah, so boom, you got the frontal on. Great. Right? So now you're gonna pull out your bundles. These bundles are from AliExpress. Don't make nobody force you into buying raw hair. If you're saving a little two little pennies, hold your money, save your money with it when you're in an unannounced recession. So yeah, boom. Okay, and then now we're gonna sew your bundles onto your cap. Try as much as possible not to what do I say? Try as much as possible not to go sew your hair onto the outer part of the cap, because you're gonna have a lot of difficulty putting it onto your head, because the elastic in the cap at the end, you're gonna have a hard time putting it on to your head, because the stitching is onto the elastic, right? That reduces the stretchability of it. So yeah, so you're just gonna go up in, I don't know, semicircular motion pattern, yeah, up onto the cap, basically, until, so you go left, right, easier way to do it, like a moon. You do like a crescent moon onto the cap until you reach the end. The stitching pattern is really simple. You pull, you make a loop, you pull, and then you go under and then pull, ensuring that it's really tight so your stitching stays the same. A lot of people now, they're not making wigs by hand anymore. Everyone has graduated and elevated to using the sewing machine, but you still can do it by hand once you have the skill. Not the skill, the ability, because I didn't have no skills. But yeah, you're able to still continue to sew it by hand if you, because stitching on doing that thing on that sewing machine is just, hey, yeah. Anyway, let me take a break from talking. What? How long is that video? Oh, anyhow, yeah. Listen to this terrible music. You know what? In all honesty, it's not that bad. You know, it makes you feel, when you put on your hair, you feel like a Puerto Rican in this hair. Puerto Rican. Now you feel like a you feel like a Puerto Rican. I feel like a Puerto Rican. Yeah, so you're just gonna continue doing the same motions, going up, connecting it. You're just gonna try as much to connect when you get to the end, to connect it to the frontal. Okay, so you're almost to the top. So you're just gonna continue to go into the the seesaw motion. So left, right, left, right. The pins are very, very important. Like the pins help you, help the track to stay in place, holding it together, which is really easy. So that's good. And you're gonna do that until you connect your last hair up to the frontal. Oh God, yes. And then also when you're at the end, you're just gonna to cut the track. You're just gonna make you're gonna go down. Daddy? Hi. What? Sorry, y'all. So my dad just scared me a little bit, and yes, I am from a Caribbean background, so we do call our fathers daddy, not like the American, well, urban. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. And I don't know, did I introduce myself? My name is Akita. Hi, my name is Akita. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content. Thank you. Anyway, we get to the top of we're at the last track, I think. Are we at the last track? Yeah. Yeah, so you just take your last track, you attach it to, try and do it as close as possible. That's not a good shot. That is not a good shot at all to show. But anyway, you know what I mean. You take the last track, you attach it you're gonna sew it onto the cap, and then you basically attach it to the frontal. The lace at the frontal. My description is just terrible. I'm not doing it for this voiceover. I'm not doing it because once you delete it and you start doing it over and you're striving for perfection, we're forgetting about perfection this year. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Yeah, that's how we're doing it. Anyway, you're done. And you see in the front it looks like an M, so it's gonna sit on your head properly. And that part, you just brush your hair back, and then you're gonna take it off, and then you're gonna cut the lace. Now you're not gonna cut the lace. My bad. You're gonna cut the excess cap that is underneath your frontal. So when you put your frontal on top of your head, you actually see, it gives scalp. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's gonna give scalp. So you're just gonna cut that excess dome cap because you don't need it. Yeah. And then you're gonna get to tweezing the front, because you don't want to look like, the ape Then what's the thing again? Planet of the Apes. That's how the wigs was looking on them ape, the monkey and them. So you're gonna take like a paper towel, you're gonna put underneath on the canvas, and then you're gonna pluck your frontal to give it a more realistic look. Hey, when they say you is a big dancer, and then you're gonna style your hair. Yeah. So I did some crimps. I just flat yeah, and then you could cut off the lace, and then you put your wig on top of your head. Well, no, you put you wear your wig when you're done. So this is me wearing the wig. It was like what, 4 Christmases ago, hence you have the reindeer ears. Yeah, filter bad, but my heart is good. Go make your wig. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.